Good day everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cikgu Darrel, and today we shall start on our new topic, which will be Unit 2 Days. This is going to be your first lesson, which will be on page 22 and 23 of your student's book. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to talk about your daily routines. First and foremost, before I begin the lesson, I need you to go through with me first the vocabulary for today's lesson. It is going to be a lot of vocabulary that you will need to go through. Therefore, I would like to advise you to have a piece of paper together with a pencil so that as we go through the vocabulary, I will need you to jot down as many vocabulary as possible. Are you ready? Together, read after me. Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Chat online. Chat online. Do your homework. Do your homework. Get home. Get home. Get up. Get up. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to school. Go to school. Have breakfast. Have breakfast. Have classes. Have classes. Have dinner. Have dinner. Have lunch. Have lunch. Help with the housework. Help with the housework. Play video games. Play video games. Relax. Relax. Sleep. Sleep. Study. Study. Wash your face. Wash your face. Watch TV. Watch TV. So, that's the end of the vocabulary that we will need to go through for this lesson. Have you jotted down all the vocabulary? If you are not in time, feel free to rewind and pause at the screen so that you will be able to jot down the vocabulary on the paper. Now, we are going to have listening activity. First, you will need to watch the video that I'm going to play later on, and after that, I have another additional activity for you, which is to match the phrases that you listen from the video to the correct person who said it. Are you clear with the instruction? Let's go.
Tell me about your morning routine.
Well, I often get up at about 5 o'clock in the morning and have breakfast at 5:30.
Really? That's early.
Yes, well, I'm a doctor. My work sometimes starts very early.
A doctor? That's interesting.
Can you describe your morning routine?
Well, I get up early and I always have breakfast before I go to school. I normally go to school by bus, but the buses aren't very good, so I'm often late for school.
What do you usually do in the evening?
Well, the children normally go to bed at about 9 o'clock. Then I sit on the sofa and relax. I often watch TV or a film. I usually go to bed at about 11:30. I never go to bed early.
What do you normally do after school?
I always do my homework after school. Yes, me too. No. Okay, that isn't true. I usually watch TV or play video games. Then we have dinner at about 8 o'clock.
Do you help with the housework?
Not really. Me neither. I sometimes chat online with friends after dinner. I'm usually in bed at about 10.
So, How many phrases have you identified from the video based on the vocabulary that we have gone through just now at the initial activity? Okay, now we are going to match which phrases did the particular person mention. Let's start with Paul first. What were the phrases that Paul mentioned just now in the video? Together, while I reveal the answer, maybe you can cross-check with your own answer. First, Paul, get up. And the another phrase that he mentioned is have breakfast. There were only two phrases that Paul mentioned just now in the video. Next, Lydia. What did Lydia mention in the video just now? She get up, have breakfast, and after that go to school. Did you manage to get them correct? Next, Michelle. Michelle said she relax in the evening, watch TV, and also go to bed. These are the three phrases that she mentioned just now. How about Georgie and Sophia? Do my homework, watch TV, play video games, have dinner, and chat online. Basically, she mentioned all of the phrases here. Did you manage to get them all correct? Now, if you listen attentively from the video just now, there are certain words that had been used in the video repetitively, such as sometimes, always, usually, never, often, normally. What are these words called? They are called as adverbs of frequency. What are adverbs of frequency? We use adverbs of frequency to show how often something happens. In BM, frequency means kekerapan. So basically, adverbs of frequency is used to determine how is the kekerapan of a particular event happens. This is an example of a timetable that I'm going to show you so that you will be able to understand more easily on how to use the adverbs of frequency. From this example, you will have to know that in 1 week there are 7 days, and I'm going to show you how frequent is a particular person doing an activity. If there is a green tick, means that the particular activity it's done once. Let's look at get up at 7 a.m. There are 7 ticks, which means every day this particular person get up at 7 a.m. How about do homework? It's from Monday until Friday, so it's 5 times per week. Study, there are 4 times per week. And play video games, 2 times per week. And for check online, there are no ticks. So based on these ticks, which adverbs of frequency should be used to describe the kekerapan of this particular activity? If we look at get up at 7 a.m., it is every day, means that there is not even a day is being missed. So the most suitable adverbs of frequency to be used here is always. However, for do homework, since there are only 5 times per week, hence we can use usually or normally to describe the frequency of that particular activity, because it's more than half of the week. However, for study, there are 4 times per week. Yes, it is more than half a week. However, it is less frequent than doing homework. Hence, we have to use often to describe the frequency of this activity. Whereby for play video games, it is only done 2 times per week. So, the proper adverbs of frequency to describe this is sometimes. Last but not least, for chat online, since there are no ticks at all, means that it is never being done. So the adverbs of frequency here is never. Remember, whenever you use adverbs of frequency, always try to recall this timetable so that you will know the degree of using every adverbs of frequency here. Let's try an example. Say we look at get up at 7 a.m. first. Since just now, the adverbs of frequency used to describe this activity is always, Hence, when we want to make sentence for this activity, it becomes I always get up at 7 a.m. So whenever people using always as the adverb of frequency, so automatically you will know that, oh, so this person, basically he or she does the activity every day. Not even a single day he or she misses it. Next, I usually do homework on weekdays. So when people say usually, so you will know that, okay, this particular person frequently does his or her homework. However, it's not every day. I often study. When you say I often study, make sure that it is always more than half a week. However, it is less frequent than usually. Number 4, I sometimes play video games. Yes, you play video games, but it cannot be more than half a week, or the frequency is going to increase. Hence, 1 or 2 times per week is considered as sometimes. And last but not least, something that you never even do once. So we say, I never chat online. So that's the end of our lesson today, and this is the QR code that you can scan and do the Google Form exercise straight away. Or you can just go to the video description below and click on the link. And if you're a teacher and you would like to make a copy of this Google Form exercise, feel free to just scan this QR code or go to the video description as well and press the alternative link that I have provided so that you can make a copy of this Google Form exercise straight away for your students. As usual, don't forget to visit my Facebook page Cikgu Darrel and give it a like if possible, as well as subscribe my YouTube channel. Don't forget to press the bell right beside the subscribe button so that you will always be notified with the first-hand video whenever I update my playlist. With that, I would like to thank you for watching, and I shall see you at the next lesson. Bye!